When I start shooting, all y'all gonna clear out.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at some Kunimitsu gameplay. The question right now is kind of a similar question that we had with Fakaram is, will she be as strong as she was in Tekken 7 and Tekken 8? Fakaram was absolutely doomed to the ground because people were just feeling like the character was going to be really strong, right? And it was kind of, well, it was very fair. It was very fair for people to feel like Fakaram was going to be game breaking, just like it was in Tekken 8. Guard breaks is very popular in Tekken 8. So for the guard break character to return, you would have expected him to have like 20 of them. But quite honestly, his guard, well, this is from the perspective of Yoshi. His guard breaks is not easy to is not difficult to stop. Yoshimitsu can spin one time and beat all options, and if you do something stupid, down for two, launch him, right? Other characters, though, they kind of have to eat the mix-up, so that's like a favor of mine, right? But for Kunimitsu, the Doom in is kind of similar because not only did she have one of the best backdashes in all of Tekken 7, and this was at a point when backdashing was already being, used to waste time on the clock, magic 4, keep out, counter hit launch, stuff like that. So for her to have one of the best backdashes in the game was pretty crazy. But then like look at when we're watching right now Arslan versus Chikrin, right? But when you see her back up, look at how much space she creates, right? One, I don't think she'll be able to do that in Tekken 8. I think when she backs up, it's going to be reduced just like every other character. But then the other thing you have to talk about Kunimitsu is how she engaged, right? Her combo that you're seeing right here kind of looks like a Tekken 8 combo already. She was one of the first, she wasn't the first character, but she was one of the first characters to like really establish the idea that the DLC of Tekken 3, of season 3 and season 4, it's just pre season 4. And you can see it from the combos, you can see it from the mix-ups, you can see it from the way that they have like stance pressure, right? Kunimitsu has that dash where it goes into a stance and you can just do all of these like kind of safe options to check your opponent. You'll see Arslan doing that a lot where dash in the face, see what you're going to do, see what you're going to do. Do I get a counter? Do I get this? But then at the same time, when you go back to the backdash, you saw him do backdash, down 4-2. Her down 4-2 has more range than Yoshimitsu's. I was just testing it. And she basically could play this game of ultra insane keep out, but then as soon as you're like, okay, she's keep out, and boom, all of a sudden rushing you down in your face, diabolical mix-ups. Like, she really had Tekken 8 mix-ups when no other person had Tekken 8 mix-ups. And it's kind of, I don't, they will obviously have those mix-ups be in Tekken 8. She will have probably more stance mix-ups, but the thing about Tekken 8, and this is true for all of the season, Tekken 7 Season 4 DLC, is that in Tekken 7, people couldn't keep up with her. When she was throwing all these mix-ups and, Fakaram doing guard breaks, when the DLCs were DLCing in Tekken 7, the Tekken 7 base roster couldn't keep up. But in Tekken 8, we see that a lot of the characters can not only keep up, but dish out more of it, right? And I think the same will be true for Kunimitsu. I think the developers know that people are going to doom her. I think the developers know that people are going to be afraid of her. And then just, if you take into consideration how Tekken 8 is as a game overall, with backdashing being nerfed, keep out kind of being reduced for the most part, I think we'll see a different Kunimitsu that has a lot of the same identity, a lot of the same attacking, but I think defensively she's going to change a lot, And I wonder, we probably won't see Arslan use the dagger throw, but the dagger throw is very obnoxious in an online environment, and I wonder if they'll bring that back. Maybe tie it to an install or something, like, she gets her installs, then she could throw the dagger, something like that, I don't know. Yeah, look at her combo, right? Great travel, wall travel. Now imagine if you have heat burst in that. Imagine if you have tailspin in that. She's going to be able to cover a lot of distance, right? Mix up stance cancel, down back 3 spam. That's the thing too you could talk about her, is how she has a lot of Yoshimitsu's attacks. A lot. I was just in practice mode testing it, and it was a lot, but it wasn't like enough to be like, oh, this is a clone. I think Tekken 7 did a good job of making her not a clone anymore, but for some of the older legacy players that not a clone anymore kind of made them not like the character. I wasn't too much of a fan of Tekken 7 Kunimitsu. Um, and just going back into practice mode now and trying her, I think I was too harsh on the character, and I'll give her another try and see what she's capable of. But I hope they really don't make her powerful, right? Arslan is very happy about Kunimitsu returning. I think a lot of people are, but let's not ruin that positive feeling by making a character too broken, too powerful. Power Crush, Stagger right there. That's pretty crazy. But Kunimitsu is something. Back turn mix, rage drive, jab string ends in the mid. Yeah, she's really strong. She's cool, but the part that everybody dreads is the strength. But I think a lot of people will be able to keep up with her now. A lot of people. I think that side of the character is no longer anything to be feared. We've seen that with Tekken 8 overall, that the movement, the stances, everyone could do it, right? So I think that aspect of the character will be really reduced. It will be interesting to see everyone play her again, though. I know people are kind of upset that Tekken 7 DLC and Tekken 7 characters are returning again, but a part of me is kind of like, it's cool, you know? It's cool that people are getting their characters back, getting their mains back, and now they can enjoy the game the way we have been, you know? The back turn. Look at the back turn movement. You see how she was doing the back turn moving, and then as soon as Arslan decided to go in, he did that dash in. You see all the baiting? He's doing baits, like back turns, create space. See, that's the thing that's probably going to be destroyed with her. Yoshimitsu lost a lot of his, ability to back turn, create space as well, because the moves have so much range. So seeing Arslan do that is like really cool. But I wonder, in Tekken 8, will that be possible? Lydia, if this was Tekken 8 Lydia, 442 would fly across the stage, jack you up, and you'll get killed. So that's something you have to take into consideration. Is like, there's a lot of characters who have special, like, signature defensive moves, signature defensive offensive moves, and Tekken 8 will probably hit all of it, all of it in a good way, hopefully not a bad way, but we kind of know how Tekken 8 is. When Arslan talks about her, he has a crazy look in her eyes. Yeah, it will be interesting to see them play. It will be crazy to see Kunimitsu return. All right, let's watch this last match. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Oh, Infinite Azure Kunimitsu. That's the thing too. Kunimitsu on the Infinite. This is largely the reason why they got rid of Infinite stages. Kunimitsu on the Infinite stage is basically undefeatable. You have to actively throw to lose on an Infinite stage. Is Kunimitsu. You can create. It's same thing with Yoshimitsu. You could create all the space in the world. You can Yoshimitsu could gain life. This character could just gain like infinite movement and create opportunities to whiff, like Arslan tried to do right there. He tried to whiff punish the jab, right? This character is arguably one of the reasons why infinite stages don't exist in Tekken 8. So that ability to like, back up, create space, and then choose when you want to go in, it's pretty wild, Space, attack. Lydia forward 4-2. Isn't that her forward 4-2? So she kind of had a little bit of it in Tekken 8. Look at the way Arslan is dashing and canceling in the face. That was something that was really annoying, how she can like dash in your face and cancel it. I wonder if that will be addressed. I wonder if the developers intended for it to be that way, where people constantly dash up and you have to respect. Look at that, double dash. I wonder if that's was the intent behind it. It's just free pressure because she has a counter hit move from that dash, so you would fear the counter hit. It's kind of like Yoshimitsu's Kencha in a sense, but Yoshimitsu Kencha isn't this like stage. You know how like you're afraid of Yoshimitsu's Kencha because he has launchers and counter hits and stuff from it. That thing is this stance is very similar, but the difference is how quickly it activates, the range it covers, and the way it cancels out. Yoshimitsu's Kencha has a lot of recovery, so maybe if they just added more recovery to that, then it would be problem. But you know, maybe that's something. He's literally doing it like in the face dash for a free, like, you know. And that mid move, I think that mid move he was doing is the actual launcher, you know. But yeah, that's Kunimitsu though. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and bye bye.